They've blocked off the whole area for this fountain. This is not fair. Now how am I meant to complete my whole video of the 4 fountains of VDNKh? So yes, as indicated, this is the building of the palace of the public service. So this is the artwork on here. Let me zoom in more for you guys so that we can. Public services building. Not sure if you can video on here, but this is what it looks like. Very warm. Very beautiful building. So imagine you. Hello. Yippee! You see how easy it is just to mount and move. Whoa, well done. I wonder which equipment they used to do that. Yeah, because this is quite a high point going down. So yeah, it is, and the slope is quite intense. There is no sun today, unlike yesterday. Yeah, where did the sun go? This is afternoon time. You would be putting yourself at risk coming in the morning. All right, just concluding the Armenian Pavilion. This building here, I believe, is called the Palace of the Public Services. So I believe that's what this building is called. We'll go inside and we'll see what the building is all about. I believe this is where the government department issues you majority of your documents. So it's a very important building itself. Let me not get ahead of myself. Let me see this side first. I'm crossing the grass. I hope I don't get penalized for that. You're not meant to cross grasses. For those of you who are complaining that they didn't see the other side of Armenian building, I said I won't be going 360, but this is what the other side looks like for those of you interested in architecture. Okay, well done. But anyways, yes, your government public service building, or palace actually, of the public service building, it is called. Beautiful building indeed. It is. Anyways, let's keep going. They've blocked off the whole area for this fountain. This is not fair. Now how am I meant to complete my whole video of the 4 fountains of VDNKh? Anyways, let's keep going. So yes, as indicated, this is the building of the palace of the public service. So this is the artwork on here. Let me zoom in more for you guys so that we can have a glance on the artworks. Right, so that's the artwork on the VDNKh for the Palace of Public Services. So yeah, very close to Armenia. Thank you.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the building from the other side. And you can also see the building from this side as well. But I believe that that's the main entrance, which we will be going in shortly. Just bear with me. We'll be going in shortly. Yeah, the weather is extremely cloudy today, but there's nothing that we can do. We need to manage the weather that we have, make good use of our time. Anyways, that is what we have. I think that's the same as the other side. Anyways, let's go inside and see what we can see. After this, I need to go and view the museum inside the central Pavilion 1. I'm not sure I can cover all the pavilions in one day, but let's see what will happen. So I don't read Russian, but for what I know, it's the Palace of the Public Services building. Not sure if you can video on here, but this is what it looks like. Very warm. Very beautiful building. So imagine you coming here to do your document. That's absolute tranquil. What a building. All right, let's go around and see what the building has to offer. I think you can also renew your passport here, I believe. So yeah, what an outstanding building just for public services, for you to do your documents, and this is out of this world. Absolute beauty. So there is a coffee place, there is also a reading place as well. Incredible. Incredible. What a wahoo. What a serious wahoo of a building. I think down there is VR. Can you focus? Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's where you have your coffee. I think this is where you get your coffee actually. This is where you get your coffee, and that's where you drink your coffee. Interesting. I don't know if you're allowed to go up, but let me see what they have upstairs. Hello. Hello. All right, let me not wonder more than my capacity to wonder. So yeah, let me not do too much on here so that I don't land myself into some form of trouble. Yeah, the security guard is looking at me like, what's this guy doing on here? Dead end. All right. No, this is absolute stunner. of a public building. Absolute incredible. I think any country that has the same level of service might be the UAE, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, those regions. Yeah, I believe one of the greatest in terms of public service, public transport. Yeah, those countries. But anyways, I'm not here to give you guys every inch of detail. It's just for you guys to know that this exists. Those of you that have more knowledge than I do can share in the comment section. And if you're ever in Russia and you want to visit, come and have a look for yourself. Or if you're in Russia and you've discovered that this place might actually have the key to your problems or solution to your problems, yeah, you can always pop by. I think that area is if you have a ticket or something. Don't know what they do there, but alright, that concludes the tour for us for the Palace of Public Services. Thank you very much. As we head to Central Building 1, I have unfinished business with my museum ticket, not yet used. I need to use it up and I'll show you guys what's inside. Alright, as we leave the building of the the Palace of Public Services building inside the VDN. Yes, the Palace of Public Services. Heading towards Pavilion 1. Yeah, this building here, this is Central Building, Pavilion 1. Let me go to the museum that's inside, because I actually left to go to Armenia Pavilion to eat because my brain couldn't function. Like, I was so drenched. Nah, I couldn't handle it. I had to just abandon ship. ASAP. So let me go back and go and view the museum.
Под себя, короче говоря.
Thank you. All right, I've crossed security again, and now I need to go into the ticket area and get the job done ASAP. Now is afternoon time, so the crowd is getting bigger and bigger. Okay, these guys have a tour guide on here, but let me give you guys a close-up of what's going on. Thank you.
В 1898 году эта выставка «Русский музей» открылся в Санкт-Петербурге, и мы отмечаем с вами 130 лет со дня основания, поэтому всегда Питер нам дал свою коллекцию. В Питерском русском музее около 400 тысяч номов, а у нас всего 25.
For those of you who understand Russian language, you can hear her in the background talking. But yeah, I don't understand what they are saying, so not of use to me, to be honest. Oh, there's an outstanding museum on here. I'll get to that. Yeah, there's the tour guide herself. The Soviet people have the right to education. Oh, this is building for education. Yeah, so it's the VDNH exhibition of economic achievements. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know that, yeah, the government of economic development does actually have buildings for specific, be it architecture, be it design, and the rest of them. That's quite interesting. So I think I should just go back and keep going 360. Let me just follow my routes. Keep going straight on that side. Alright, let me not go inside first. What I'll do is let me just do 360 around and just follow a specific pattern so that I don't get confused. Then once I'm done with the 360 view, then I can start looking at what's inside. All right, so let's keep going 360. There is still room to cover inside here, but the problem is I don't know how big this place is. I don't know how much time it will consume from me. Well, this wasn't on the list of agenda to go to, but yeah, this was a plan that if it was open at any point that I can quickly go in. But yeah, the definition of quickly going might be making it another separate standard solid video on its own with strong foundation. So, yeah, the warning has been issued. Do not touch with your eyes only.